Here we go, Steeler Nation. My name is Jack Sperry, and this is Steelers Talk, where we set the standard for Steelers coverage and analysis. My name is Jack Sperry. I'm the new guy here at Chat Sports, and I'm going to eventually take over this channel as the dedicated host within the next couple of weeks. I'll be easing myself in with Tom Downey over the next couple of weeks, get a couple videos in until I can take over myself. All right, let's get into this one. 29-17, Browns came out on top. Very disappointing game for the Steelers. Some missed opportunities, an onside kick that could have got recovered. But at the end of the day, I think the Browns did have a better game. All right, so let's get into the first question today. I want to know, what is your one-word reaction to the game today? For me, that one word is disappointing, man. Like, seriously. Let's just get into the injury update. Ahkello Witherspoon, okay? Starting cornerback for the Steelers, left with a hamstring injury today. And, man, that's going to be really, really a tough one for the Steelers because, man, the secondary is already thin as it is. And Ahkello Witherspoon, man, without him in the lineup, I worry about the depth of the Steelers secondary. All right, let's get into my takeaways for this game. Number one, the defense looked gassed after a short week. They have had more defensive snaps than anybody in the National Football League through the first 2 weeks. And then, oh yeah, you got to go play on Thursday night and play a really good run defense. Yeah, that didn't go well for the Steelers as Nick Chubb just absolutely dominated this one, bouncing off of Steelers linebackers. The line of scrimmage was completely dominated by the Cleveland offensive line. And then Jacoby Brissett actually had a pretty decent game in his own right, hitting Amari Cooper, hitting David Njoku a bunch of times on that little curl route. To beat the Steelers' zone coverage. It just wasn't pretty for the Steelers' defense for most of the night. Number two on my list is pass rush. Could it be in trouble without TJ Watt? I think so, because they've only had 2 sacks the last 2 weeks. They had 2 today against Jacoby Brissett, but one of them was kind of in garbage time. To me, TJ Watt is such an important force in that Steelers defense, and without him, they're just not getting enough pass rush. With just Cam Hayward and Alex Highsmith, in my opinion. So I want to know, grade the Steelers against the Cleveland Browns today. A, B, C, D, or F. For me, I'm going to break the rules a little bit. I'm going to go with C-. All right, C-, there's some good things, but there's also a lot of disappointing missed opportunities for me. Okay, so let's go to number 3. The run game looked better this week, but it wasn't great, right? So Najee Harris looked a lot better, had a couple really nice runs. The run blocking was much improved, all these other things. But someone that really stood out to me was the undrafted rookie. Jaylen Warren. Like, I didn't even know this guy's name really until today. But, man, he really showed out in this one. He had, 4 carries, 30 yards. He had a fumble, but he really popped when he showed up on the field today. And, man, undrafted rookie out of Snow College. I mean, this guy came out of nowhere, and he really impressed me today. My number 4 takeaway is George Pickens is special. I mean, we all saw that catch. It's going to be all over social media. It's going to be all over Instagram and Twitter over the next 24 hours. He is insane. I mean, if you look at the picture between his catch today and Odell Beckham's catch that he's famous for, you can make the argument that Pickens' catch was more impressive. There's a defender draped all over him. He bent backwards even further than Odell did. I mean, George Pickens, the size, the speed, the route running, the acumen that he brings to the table, he's going to be a really, really good player for this team for a very, very long time. All right, so let's move on to the next segment here. Number 5, it's time to start Kenny Pickett. All right, this offense, let's just be honest, guys. It is not looking good with Mitchell Trubisky under center. Like, he played a lot better today than in the first 2 weeks. He actually threw the ball downfield a couple of times. But, I mean, come on, man. You just have to watch the body language of the Steelers' wide receivers. I mean, Deontay Johnson was throwing his arms up multiple times. George Pickens has voiced his concerns in recent weeks. I mean, it's time to go with the rookie, Kenny Pickett, all right? In my opinion, there's not much of a difference between Trubisky and Pickett in terms of talent level. If anything, Pickett is a bit above Trubisky in terms of deep ball passing. And, in my opinion, if they're even close to even, you got to go with the rookie. You got to give him reps with his guys. He showed out in the preseason. He showed some really great chemistry with Deontay Johnson and George Pickens. And to me, you have to go with the rookie here and really give a spark of hope to a fan base that really needs it. Okay, so I want to know from you guys, should the Steelers bench Trubisky? Type Y if you agree with me, and type N if you think I'm crazy. All right, I think Kenny Pickett is the guy of the future for this Pittsburgh Steelers, and I think the time is now to go to him. Okay, so so pretty much what I'm going to be saying here is that Trubisky, like, you look at the deep ball passing, he's not cutting it, right? Every other pass, it's a short throw. You know, he's turning down deep posts for short check downs. And Kenny Pickett, I feel like he's somebody that can come in and provide a spark for this team. I mean, George Pickens is absolutely fantastic. Look at this catch, guys. I mean, just look at the athleticism, the body control to make that catch one-handed for George Pickens is absolutely insane. He's going to be a great player for the Steelers for a long time. All right, so here's the thing, guys. We want you to subscribe, and even though we lost to the Browns today on the field, we want to win in the subscribe column, all right? Right now, we are beating the Browns report by quite a few subscribers, but we do not want them to catch up. We want to stay in the lead there. So if you want to beat the Browns in some form today, make sure to go subscribe now. Okay, so let's go over some Steelers stats today. I mean, I'm just looking at these here. 308 total yards, 204 passing. A lot of that's in garbage time as well. Not great. 1 of 9 on third downs. I mean, come on, guys. Like, Matt Canada needs to call some better plays on third down. You know, to me, the Steelers just weren't cutting it. Then now let's look at the Browns. Let's look at the Browns stats. 376, that's more. 6 of 16, still not great on third down. So the Steelers defense did show up in that category, but at the end of the day, the rushing yards is what really killed us. And at the end of the day, that's just what's going to be. All right, guys, I want to give you guys an opportunity to go follow my stuff on social media. Okay, so I have a dedicated Steelers account. It's called Behind the Standard. Make sure to go check that out if you want more Steelers news and rumors and updates and all that good stuff. Go follow me on Twitter for my live reactions to the game if you don't want to wait for the post-game reaction. And then also go follow me on my other NFL account where I give my power rankings each week for the NFL. I give my NFL analysis. So if you want general NFL analysis, go to Spare Dog Football. All right, guys, I appreciate everything that you guys have done. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure to go subscribe. And until next time, peace, guys.